This month marks the 20th anniversary of the Sega Saturn. That's 20 plus years of memories and disappointment on what could have been, but that's also 20 years of some phenomenal software, some of which I even covered here on the show. But today, though, we're going to cover a game that I briefly mentioned in a past episode. It also has the distinct honor of being the best-selling game on the system. So today, we're going to talk about Virtua Fighter 2.
Released near the end of 1995, yes, just months after the mediocre release of the first Virtua Fighter on the Saturn, Virtua Fighter 2 is the Saturn's true showpiece title. It plays great, has lots of cool options, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. To start things off, VF2 introduces two new characters, Leon and Shun-Di. These two bring a whole new style of play to the game with their distinctly unique movesets. Shun-Di with his Drunken Master swagger, and Leon with his fashionable knee pads. Or praying mantis kung fu. Learning to play and fight with both of them provides the game with a new welcome challenge. In addition to these two, the original Virtua Fighter cast all return, including Kage, that stupid jerk. A few other new additions come in the new modes available, such as the new Team Battle mode, among others. Let's get to the meat of the game though, the fighting. Moves have been revamped, the speed has increased, and the controls are just as tight as ever. You got your standard block punch kick set up in all its hidden versatile depth. Easy to learn, hard to master. And master you will, because this game ain't easy, at least on the normal setting. Beginners should immediately change the difficulty because this game does not mess around. It gets brutal. I still have never managed to get past Leon on normal difficulty.
Oh my god, yes!
The game even has the audacity to include an expert mode as a separate menu option. Yeah, no thanks. At least the game gives you something to work towards. One thing that cannot be understated about Virtua Fighter 2 is its presentation, because my god, this game looks gorgeous! The animation of the characters is so natural and fluid, and it all plays at a rock-solid frame rate. The only thing to really take a hit from its arcade departure is the backgrounds. Rather than the fully polygonal stage backgrounds in the arcade version, the Saturn port settles for static, flat backgrounds, which is fine, it doesn't really get in the way of things. That aside, this game looks absolutely stunning. It really does look amazing on the platform. Without a doubt, this is one of the best looking games on the Saturn. Virtua Fighter 2 is the Saturn's premier fighting game. Despite all the advances in the genre that Sega made during that era, they all owe thanks to Virtua Fighter 2. Its deep and satisfying gameplay and its breathtaking visual presentation make this a game that needs to be in everyone's Saturn collection. If you own a Saturn and you somehow don't own a copy of Virtua Fighter 2, where have you been? It's probably the most common Saturn game in existence, but it's also one of the best.